Hi. So what is mental fortitude? The other day, a client asked me what it meant when I brought it up in a conversation, but I didn't have enough time to go over it in detail. So I just said, look, it's just another way of saying strong-minded, which it is, but there is more to it than that. So I'll go over it in a little bit more detail here. Fortitude means strong, but it's strong like a wall or a rock, one of those giant rocks that they build the lighthouse out of with waves smashing against it, like unmovable. To develop mental fortitude is really the point of everything that I do, and I feel that it's the reason to start a personal development journey. How do you gain strength in anything? You got to do the training, right? You have to do something over and over and over again. It's the reason why we have to go to the gym regularly. Like going to the gym once just doesn't work, right? You have to go again and again and again to do it through repetition. You get gains in the strength, you get gains in your size. To do something every day or do it religiously, right? Mental strength is developed in the same way. This can happen by circumstance, just by you being in that. So example, when the Great Depression was hitting the world's economy, close to 10 years, nobody having a job. There were people that were reduced to begging for food for their families after being like lawyers and doctors just like years earlier. This created people who see the world differently. They appreciate the simple things. They've got a stoic demeanor that is like calming to be near them through those extreme situations they were forced to go through. They developed the strength of character or mental fortitude. So how do we get mental fortitude? Do we just like sit around and wait for a Great Depression or like sign up for the army and hope that we get deployed to combat? Well, those ways do work in our world, but there's other ways that we could do it to ourselves without being so extreme. And that's more practical. And that's through the practice of Stoicism. So the founding fathers of the Stoic philosophy gave us these daily activities to strengthen our character: cold showers, early wake-up times, caloric restrictive diet. These are activities that give us the stress as humans. If you've tried any of these techniques, hit 100% in the comments. So daily we put ourselves through these stressful activities. Daily we develop the fortitude and strong mind and a strong character. This is the only way that we know when something goes terribly wrong. And if something goes terribly wrong in your family's life or in your life, that you'll not only cope, but you'll be that rock that all your dependents can rely on. Just waiting till something happens and hoping that you'll be ready is not the best plan, because with no preparation, you will not be ready. When a family or a personal crisis comes along, your mind will perceive it as stress, or stress applied to it. And after thousands of repetitions of doing these Stoic practices, you will just go into the motions of changing your perspective, looking for the best possible solution or path, using all the information that you have available to you at the time, leaving the emotion out of it and taking on the stress as a normal thing, because you put yourself through it every day. It's normal for you. Each activity is for a different type of stress or a different type of situation in your life. So to be able to absorb like shocking news that's got a big potential impact in your life, something that hits you like a bang, this is where the cold showers come in. It's not just enduring the water. It's your thoughts and your body language whilst you're enduring that cold water. It's part of all the training. So you don't just like force yourself under the water and go, ooh, I'm so cold. No, you got to stand strong with your shoulders back and nonchalantly put yourself in and practice. The practice is to not react, and don't react on a physical level, keeping your body and your posture, actually stopping your body from shaking. Just go about your normal shower like it's nothing. It's important to train yourself at that moment to think to yourself like, I'm a wolf, this is nothing to me. I know, right? Keeping your countenance stoic. Doing this daily, you'll get to the point where someone will give you the shocking news, and the duration of time between you hearing that news or that stress and your reaction, like breaking a character or completely absorbing completely absorbing the news with no factor and moving on, is down to a blink of the eye. The other training method is restriction of calories, or eating enough just to maintain, but not enough to ever satisfy you. It's really wicked. You have to deal with that gnawing hunger pang all day. Well, it's not all day. When you're preoccupied with a task or running or working out, it's fine. It stays there, but it always stays there, like in the background. Like any stress that comes in, bang, the hunger jumps in, and then you have to deal with that hunger on top of whatever stress. Your bitch brain trying to convince you that you're going to die if you don't eat food, or some other absurdity that only a hunger subconscious can come up with. I mean, the practice is good if you have this practice is good, right? If you got the misfortune to develop some kind of injury or disease that leaves you dealing with pain, some of that pain that sticks around niggling you, or even more severe, even if it's really severe pain, you already have built up those mechanisms earlier to function with a background level of pain and not have it to distract you during your everydays. So having mental and emotional fortitude, being the rock that your family needs, they need to know that when things go wrong in their life, the one constant thing that will never break is their dad, their husband, their brother, their son, their friend. This also gives you a feeling of calm and serenity. Like going through these trials early morning and doing it voluntarily means that rarely the day will inflict any hardships on you that you've not already willingly done to yourself. So you are never caught unaware, or you rarely break your character. And if you do, it's not for long. So don't wait. Don't skip the mental training. There's no point having a rock hard body and a pudding for a character. If you guys like this content, please like, subscribe. What do you guys think? Do you know any other ways to train your mental fortitude? Please comment below. I would love to hear from you. It's always, as always, let's get to work. You know you should. Thank you.